So we're on the way home. We're going to, and Mocha's there. She's going to sleep when we get home, I can tell you that. But we had a lovely afternoon. We are going to, I've gotten the bean recipe or the bean soup recipe done for the most part. They went live on YouTube. Yeah, I did. I've gotten the bean soup recipe done, the video anyway, so that we can upload it when I get home. My hair is staticky because I have the hair thing on, or my hat. So I've gotten that to the point where I feel like maybe just some fine little cuts, and then it can. I know it looks like I have no hair, but I do. But it's been flattened by cap all day, a hat. But we will go ahead and upload that shortly. I've got the PDF for you all, for those that want it. So I will be uploading that when we get home, and I have some cookie recipes to put up, get some jokes done. I'm not going to come back on after this tonight, but I figured I'd give you a little bit more connection. Hi Crochet, how are you? So we will, that'll be up, and so I will do that recipe as soon as we get home. I do not know, and is today the 20th? Today was last day, was the 21st?
Today's the 21st.
Okay, today's the 21st. So we're having Christmas with the kids on the 27th now, which is fine. It would have been it's my parents' anniversary that day, but you know, my dad, it's his heavenly anniversary that day. So I'm doing good. I'm just tired. I know I need to do 21 and 22 of the Advent, but it may wait till tomorrow. I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to get comfortable, and I may just really tired. I actually fell asleep during a movie at Christina's house. So I've had my dinner. I kind of have a migraine brewing. I've tried to kind of do the famous chocolate and Coke trick, because I've already taken all the medicine I can for pain, so I can't take any more of that. So hopefully that'll steer it the direction I'm hoping it will steer it in. Away. Away, away, away. Far, far away. We don't like migraines around here. So that's kind of the plan. If I feel up to doing 21 or 22, I will. If not, I'm going to do 21 and 22. Then I will do 23 and 24 separately. And then we will do 25, which I will record in the next couple of days, and the sand art brownie recipe. But I think I'm going to go home. I've got some Christmas trees to crochet. But now that the bean soup recipe is done, I'm kind of like, I can breathe a little bit, because there's stuff that I wanted to get up for you all to have. And so it's a little bit nippy outside. I know I'm inside a car, but I'm so cold, which means that I'm hurting. So usually that's what it means. If I'm cold, I'm hurt. We had a lovely dry roast sandwich we got from a sub shop not far from Christina's house. Hi, Alfonso. Hi, Artificial. How are you? We had a lovely time. I'm just really, really tired. So we'll just kind of see. If you guys don't see Advent pop up, you'll know that it's because I went home and just crashed, which is fine. It's maybe what my body needs to do for a while. Like I said earlier today, the packages, several of them got out in the mail today from the monetization celebration. I'm just waiting on a couple more people to respond, and the rest of them will go out on Monday. So that will be great. And what's kind of good is that I looked at when Christina's shirt that I ordered, which she has her own merch store and her own logo, and I ordered her a shirt from that. I was like, it's not coming in until the 26th, which is perfect, because then, oh, it's snowing over here. So we're gonna see what time we're gonna stop by and get some Ziploc bags, because the ones that we used last night for the bean recipe, ASR, I hope I said it right, bean recipe, were just not sturdy enough that I feel comfortable without those beans kind of spilling everywhere. So let's not spill the beans. We're going to stop by and get some a little bit more sturdy Ziploc bags, because there's a couple people I'd like to hand them off at church too. So if you haven't subscribed to us, we're not a channel that has anything really to do with crochet. I know it says it within the title, but it's because we love to crochet. What are you blessed to do? This is a channel focusing on connection and pure support. That's what this channel is designed for. I'm also challenging people next year to start looking at channels from the inside out. And it's kind of the way we need to look at people, right? We need to look at the inside of them and who they are. I'm doing well, Ruby. Who they are first, before we are doing it from looking at them from the outside in, right? We need to look at what their heart is and what they're about before we get judging what their outside looks like. So that's kind of how I want people to start looking at YouTube channels, right? I want you to start going in to YouTube channels and looking at who they are, what they're about, what their content is, what their community board has, all that kind of stuff first, and check them out, and maybe look at their name at the very last. We don't go up to people and we don't go up to them looking at their shoes first. Maybe some people do, I don't. But that's kind of to me, it's the last thing of it, and it's important, the choice of a YouTube name, but I also think that it's very personable to the person. Like for us, it's because we're blessed and we love to crochet. But you will see some yarn content, some crochet content here, but very little. We really focus on a lot of connection. It doesn't solve all our problems. It doesn't make all of them go away, but it does help to try to get through this thing we call life, and this thing we try to get through. If we have people that we are connected to that kind of help us get through that daily grind, things that may go on with you or yourself or whatever, if you've got some peer support helping you through it, it makes a difference. I can say this, this Christmas would have been a lot different. It would have been a lot harder if it hadn't been for the connections that we've built over the past year on this channel. It's because of the connections that we have built here that made this year just a little bit easier. You all know that my aunt is dealing with cancer. You all know that I've had a family member that has chosen to disconnect from us, and that can be hard. And because of that, and having the connections and having the things, plus dealing with the fibromyalgia on top of it, it's helped me distract me off of that. And then the upcoming 31st and 1st is difficult, but we can get through this thing together. That is why connection has been such a forefront in December, and it always will be as long as this channel is in existence. I know that when you come on here, maybe it's not the most exciting thing in the world, right? We're not demio something, or we're not, fixing something. There's not a big thing or a big deal happening, but there's a lot of connection being made. There's a lot of peer support happening. There's a lot of things happening, especially in the chat. That's where the magic happens, right? There's a lot of that stuff happening for everyone to sit back and gleam off of and be able to have. And as long as come in here and you're respectful and you're kind to especially the people in the chat, we're fine. We're cool. That's what this channel is all about. It's not about, a lot of things. It's about coming together as a group. Hi, Sandy. As a group and people and so forth. That's what it's all about. And I am ending this year with a great sense of, I wouldn't say pride, but blessings. I think that's more the word, that this channel really has built a great sense of community. I hope so. That the ripples off the lifeboat are nothing to sneeze at. The more ripples that we can put into this world, the better we can be to each other. The more that we can see the people around us, and we could go look at what they are and who they are first, and get to know them, we may find some awesome people. And if we realize that everybody is different and they're unique, we all bleed the same, but we're all different. Everybody has different skill sets, even in the crochet world, right? Even if in the crochet world we are all different, right? Alfonso, before I forget, I think he's on. Yeah. I know you have a live tonight. I am getting the onset of a migraine coming on, and I'm trying to stop it. It's slowly coming on. You can see it in my eyes. And so I'm going to go home, and I'm going to have a shower, and I'm going to have a cup of tea. But if nothing, I may come on with no audio tonight, or no video tonight. And if it gets really bad, then I will let you know, and I will just be at least in the chat to mod and make sure everybody's behaving themselves, because I want nothing more than to be there, but I also don't like the direction that this migraine is starting off with. I have had a Coke and some chocolate, and we're going to see where it takes me. But you can see it in my eyes. I'm just now warming up, so we'll see. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm a mother, so I'm a mama. And I can sometimes be a mama bear a little bit, because I'm going to have people come in the chat and be respectful and nice, and we're going to be here, and we're going to have pure support, and we're going to have connection happening. This is nothing but building friendships and building connections. And I know to people that just seems like, but it is so important. It is, I think, in our world today, something that's a lost art to some degree. I really feel like we're kind of like losing how to connect with people. And we get so busy in our lives that sometimes we forget how to do it. And the wonderful thing about the YouTube world and Facebook and all that is we can connect with people all over the world. We're not just stuck in our little places, right? We have people that we have connected with that are just all over the world, and that's an amazing thing to think about, and think about how many connections, truly can happen if we allow. Just sit back and talk. And if you're lurking in the chat, speak up and say hello. We're not going to bite, I promise you. I know, Face, how you doing? We're all about coming together and having those connections. They help you through sometimes the hardest times in your lives. And I just hope that we can continue to build this channel based on that. We're going to do some fun things. Sunday, tomorrow, I was thinking for a Christmas connection, we could go out and look at some of the lights. There's a house by our church I would love for you all to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then on Monday, we're going to talk about Christmas boundaries. Monday, we're going to talk about chosen family. And then on Tuesday, we're going to talk about Christmas boundaries. Making sure that if you're going to your family, and hopefully you have a wonderful relationship, but it's very healthy, right? God bless you too. It's very healthy to put boundaries up in a way that is respectful. Nothing wrong with that. my husband and I and my mom, we all have our boundaries. We all live under the same roof to help each other. And we all have boundaries of what we're going to accept and welcome in, by the way, what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept. And there's nothing wrong with having boundaries. And as long as you're respected, you're good. If you have a member of your family making you feel like you're, you know, useless and stupid, then you need to go find a chosen family, because that's not acceptable. I've had several people in my life that I've looked and I've thought, where were the moms? Where were the dads? Did they protect these children? I mean, I wasn't perfect with my kid, and I'd be the first one to say that. But man, I rallied to make sure that child was protected. And I just think to myself, I don't understand it. I don't get it. And everybody's in a different position and everything. His live stream, Sandy, is 9:30, usually my time Eastern. I can tell where this I tried to. I got a Coke. I spent $5 at the gas station. I said to my mom, we had to use it's about an hour trip home, so we had to stop by and use the little girl's room. And I said, I went there, I said, I got to get a Coke and some chocolate and see if I can stop it. And right now it's not stopping. Ooh. She went boobity boop. It's going downhill. So I wouldn't even attempt to because when we do the live streams at home, I have 2 ring lights that support the lighting. I wouldn't even put them on. There's no way right now. It's just sitting right there. I need my hoodie on for a while. So I think it's because I'm tired. I've pushed. I can tell you one thing, y'all. I said to my family, and I've said it the past couple of lives, don't think I've loosened my marbles if I start talking about Christmas, for 2025 in January and February. And I was like, huh? And I'm like, I'm going to start doing stuff in ahead of everything so that it's already done. Hi, Tom. How are you? I believe it's what snow that causes my migraines. I'm sorry, Alfonso. And I really wanted to make sure that I can be there in some form of fashion, and I will try my hardest tonight. You know me. If anything, I will be in the live stream so that everybody behaves themselves, or in the chat. But I may not be able to stand being, having the lights hit my eyes. We'll see. It's not. It's gotten worse, but it almost feels like it's somewhat leveling off, and it just could be because I'm tired. So, but it's dark now, so there's no sense, but I'm kind of glad it is. So you can see me, but again, the magic isn't happening with me. It's happening with you guys in the chat. That's where the magic has to come from. This is where people can realize that there's a lot of people doing a lot of different walks of life in this chat that comes out, and we all can help each other. I'm just guiding it. I'm blabbering to some degree. I'm not really making, hopefully I'm making some kind of dent. But the magic happens in the chat. I know that sounds so, maybe it's not, but it's a day for headaches, Mary. I'm sorry, I don't feel well. I had a headache, but it's clearing up. Well, I'm glad of that. I just came in here for comfort and sanity. I let you know which one comes first. I love it. And I thought to myself, I am going to be doing we're going to get some content done before, already ready to go, uploaded, ready to go out. That's for sure something I have learned through this. And I've always kind of thought to myself, because I had somebody say to me one time when I talked about, I think it was in July or something like that, and I was talking about it, and they said, but it's not, it's the middle of summer. And I said, Yeah, but people who have YouTube channels are thinking about Christmas now. And I didn't totally get it. I get it now. And forget just thinking about it Christmas. When Christmas is over, you're sitting there thinking about 2025 and you're searching for ideas and things to do and all that kind of stuff. Because we have put up a lot of content in the month of December. A lot. And, having all of that content up is good because it gives you guys places to connect and things to enjoy. But it's been a lot, and I'm gonna be doing a better job of planning it out. Here's somebody over here. She's gonna be all tired. See, I don't know if you can see her. She's laying down. Right, Mokies? She said, I'm tired. She said, I'm ready to go home too and have a nap. But the place we went to was like a sub shop. It was very good. The gyros were delicious, and probably the best fried mushrooms I've ever had in my life. They were absolutely delicious. And we had fried mushrooms and the gyros and gyros, whatever, however y'all want to say it. They were, and I'm telling you, I got a small gyro, and this thing was like a large. They had a small, and then they had a large. I'm like, I wonder what the heck the large would look like, because the small was huge. It was delicious. The meat was so tender. It was wonderful. Yes. The fried mushrooms, I'm telling you straight out, you could have sat me down with a bowl of that and I'd have been perfectly happy, because they were literally the best I've ever had any place. Sometimes when you bite into a fried mushroom, the outer side is so thick and the inside is just what. These were absolutely delicious. The best I've ever had. And we have a turkey sandwich in an ice bag in the trunk for Josh. And I got my son-in-law buffalo chicken sub, because he likes all that buffalo chicken stuff. I try to do some more Coke. But we'll be home. We're supposed to stop by the pharmacy, but I don't think we'll make it. If we do, no, we're not going to make it. But we got to stop by Dollar Tree or the Kroger's to go pick up like bags for the soup to take to church tomorrow. And like I said, I've got the recipes printed. I will upload the video because I just want to go over it. I did it kind of really washy at Christina's. Upload it, put it up there, and then that way you guys can still go to the store in the next couple days if you're looking for gifts. We had bouillon for lunch. Bouillon is a flatbread, and it's stuffed with spinach, served with sweet pepper, yogurt, and hummus. That sounds delicious, except for the peppers. The peppers don't do my stomach very well, and they don't do Josh's stomach very well. And my dad did fine with peppers. He loves stuffed peppers. But there was something as he got older, peppers did not agree with him. And it seems to have, and he didn't have problems when he was younger. But Christina has the same problem. She has anything with peppers and she's just like her grandpa. Does not sit well. Any kind of pepper she doesn't do well. So she's had to really watch. And for my son-in-law, he can't have anything with dairy. So I had to make sure that we were all covered. There was no butter in the way they cooked the meal and anything. And it's snowing. I'll try to see if I can turn the camera around a minute, but I'm trying to sip on some more Coke. I don't really drink Coke much. I don't drink Coke much, but if I get a 20-ounce Coke, it'll literally last me like 2 days. But it's enough that... Right. See if I can switch the camera around. You guys can see the snow falling. Oh, here it is. Can you see the snow? You probably can see it coming. Maybe you can't. I don't know if you can see it, but... Is it the oh, it's the seatbelt thing. Can you see the snow coming off the window? I can't see it from here, but no, I'm talking to them to see if they can see the snow. The snow is coming at the window. I can see it, but I don't know if it's coming through the camera. Can you see the snow though from the window or no? Guys, can you see it coming? I don't know if you can see it, but hi Ace. But there you go. It is snowing. At least that little part. It's really blowing.
Are you pressing on the seat?
Either that or it's mocha. That not really. I didn't like that I was going forward. So anyway. Yeah, it was like really heavy for a minute. Like I promised everybody, we'd have more connection. And I'm gonna put up a community post because if people have other ideas about things that we can do next year that you all would like to see, crafts, like man, that I told Christina she loved her. I don't know if you all were seeing the busted canvases that Crafty and I did, but I gave her hers, which was the one with the deer. I'm keeping the snowman. The snowman is now my favorite, but I can see those. I've got some leftover wood flowers. I'm going to see if I can do a busted canvas through. I want to do some with some paint pour action going. I'm telling you, I am hooked on those things. Those things were so much fun. And I'm going to see if I can find a way of doing them with a little bit of paint pour. But, doing a craft like that was fun. Those busted canvases were so much fun. They really, really were. And Christina was like, Mom, where did you get this? The first thing she said to me. She said, Mom, where did you get this? And I said, I made it. She said, you made it? She said, it doesn't look like it was made. She said, it looks like you bought it in the store. I said, no, I made it. So I'm telling you, they really look, and I can guarantee you that I'm going to be fooling around with that idea and perfecting it and doing a little bit better as I did it. And I'm going to be sitting down and working on them and maybe even putting them up for people if they want to order them or something. I'm going to be perfecting that because, man, especially if we do a craft show in, again, I'm going to take some, but I'm going to fool around with them. And again, I would not buy expensive canvases to do that because you're cutting the canvas up. There's no sense, but I'm going to do some more busted canvases because that was a hoot. I absolutely loved that. Absolutely 100% loved it. I could see doing it with paint pour for sure. Paint pour, absolutely. And it's absolutely a fun in my thing. So we're gonna do some more of those busted canvases. Oh wait, we've got a section. Maybe y'all can see it now. I'm gonna make the car. Can you all see it now? A little bit, just for a second, and then it decides to go away. It's coming. It's like really light. You can see it, and then it just goes. Oh, I think this is a good section of snow. But Mocha has been like so clingy to me today. And she gets more clingy when I have a migraine or something or I hurt, and she's much more clingy to me. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. We went into the what was it? Oh goodness, the sandwich place, right? We went into sandwich place, and it was Santa Claus. He was going to do like some kind of thing with the kids or what have you. And I'll tell you in a second because this is a good one. You can probably see it now a little bit. You can see it. I see it. Oh, stop it, car. You can see it. See, it's snowing. It's snowing. You can see it. I can see it right on the thing. There we go. Finally got it. You can see it. It's snowing. Beautiful sunset, by the way. There you go. There's some good snow action happening. I'm trying to get the car to be quiet, but it doesn't. It wants to tell me. There we go. Boy, there's some good. There. There's some good snow. Now you can see it. Finally. Got you. Yep. Anyway, we went into the sandwich shop, and there was Santa Claus all dressed up. Mrs. Claus was in the car, right? And so we were talking to him, and Mocha was sitting there. She did not like Santa Claus. So my mom had to go in for a moment. So she went in, and I decided to just see what Mocha's reaction would be. Santa Claus came out, and she barked at Santa Claus. I was like, she's not going to hurt you. And there was another guy in like a red hat, and she barked at him. It's like, she barked at Santa Claus. But I explained to Santa Claus when we were in there, and I don't know, it wasn't Santa Claus, but I told him about her history, and he goes, oh, poor doggy. He said, I hate that. And so she was out of the car, and he said, hi, and she just started barking at him. Little pipsqueak. You know. Guys, it's not the breed. It's the people. I know Mocha would be a very different dog if she hadn't been so abused. She was abused royally, and it's not happening on my watch. But it just makes me sad. Yeah, well, Mocha was held by the collar and choked by neighborhood kids that thought it was funny. And then she was taken to a home where she was fist punched every time she did something wrong. I think she was also abused within her crate. And this dog, I don't know if you can see it, she is sitting on my lap. She is sitting on my lap as we speak. Oh, there's no light. But she is like right there. She's like right on my lap right now. And she is the sweetest dog. But she just likes to show you that she's not gonna, she wants to let you know, listen, I'm gonna let you know that I want you to know that it's stranger danger. I'm gonna show you how big and bad I am, right? So nobody else hurts me. And then she's scared, can be scary sometimes. And we did try last year to rehome her without it didn't work. And my one fear every time we did something was that we were going to send her to a home where they were not going to take the time to understand her. And right now we're all home a lot. So she needs people. She'll go up and cuddle with my husband. She'll go in and cuddle with me. She'll go in and cuddle with my mom. And so she needs people. And so I just was so afraid after all she's been through that she would be this revolving dog, in and out of shelters because people don't take the time to understand her. And I was really afraid of that. And so I just said to Christina, we're going to keep her. We'll hold on to her until you can take her. And she's not the dog that we need, or want, I should say. It's not the dog we want. We would love to have a little tiny toy poodle that you can just pick up and take with us wherever we go. But, and I'd love for Josh, if she was able to, she's snoring now, guys. If she was able to be trained as a diabetic service dog, that's exactly what she would be trained to do. She's an emotional support dog. She's realizing I'm hurting and she's trying to help me. She's putting her weight on me, but she wouldn't make a service dog. And that's one thing too. I'd love to get Pup Groomer on sometime next year, and I'll talk with her and see if she'll come on and try to have a discussion about service dogs, because that's something I want you all to understand, what a service dog is and what they do and what their benefits are and what you should do when you interact with a service animal. That is beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to turn the camera on. Can you not see that, guys? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that over there. That is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Yeah. Well, she has experience with the bully breed itself. And she also has experience with, she has a service animal. And it's just good education. I think it's real good for people to understand all the difference. And so we will do that sometime next year. But, you know, I just felt like she may be a case of a revolving door. People wouldn't understand her, and they would give up on her too easily, Mocha, and they would just in and out, in and out, and in and out, and then that is crazy though, because that's not mountains, but is that mountain? That's not. That's the sky, right?
It's the sky. It's above
That
the clouds.
that is. I mean, it looks like there's like literally like there's that right there is like you know, green or a hill or something, and it's not. It's the divide within the sky. I've never seen that way though. That's really cool. That is really cool. It's like literally a divide.
Clouds.
Those are all clouds. It's really cool. Literally the way it's coming. So my fear was that you know, nobody would understand her, and they would just, you know, a revolving door. And I think that's what, unfortunately, that's what happens to a lot of dogs. Yeah, it's not. It's the cloud divide. That happens to a lot of dogs that are especially Mocha's breed. And it's a shame.
You see where the lights are?
Yeah.
That's the layer.
See,
Above that.
you see where, I don't know if you can see the lights.
Starts the clouds.
You can see the lights, right? Where the lights are back there. And then, like, they're back there. And then the cloud line is there. And then the sky.
Right, just a little bit above the lights starts the cloud line.
That is unbelievable. That is
It's
so...
very weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I haven't
That is really cool. Sandy thought it was mountains.
either.
Sandy, I have a Christmas card for you. And I have a project that I'm finishing up that I want to send and put in the Christmas card. So you may get your Christmas card late, but I wanted to do a little something for you, because you've been so supportive of this channel. You've been so supportive of me. You've been such a dear friend, and you will continue to be. And I'm so grateful for you as a moderator. You're always here, and I just can't thank you enough, girl. So I have that. I mean, you can see where like the beacons are over there. I mean, that's not, it's like really weird. So I want you to know that I have it. I have to finish it and seal it up, and I can put it in a Christmas card. But it's not going to come before Christmas, but I know you'll still love me. And I have a funny feeling that even if it's not Christmas, you'll still find a place to put it and hang it up and enjoy it all year through. So please know that it's there. I've just literally haven't had time. Like, I really wanted to, I had a project for a friend of mine at church that I really was hoping to do, and I've run out of time. And so I'm going to tell her tomorrow, I've got a gift. It's in the works. It's just not going to be done before Christmas. So, and she'll still love me. And I will get it ready. I can sit and enjoy it and everything. And sit and enjoy it and get it all done and everything. So we will get her done. It's just I can start kind of doing some stuff. I've got Kristen's son's blanket I have to finish, and I'm going to do his blanket over the next couple of days. She is snoring. This dog is going to be white. She's sitting on my lap, finally settling, snoring. And it was so sweet. Christina had like, Mom, are you okay? Christina had like a, what was it? I can't think what it was now. It was like a stuffed animal, like a fox. And usually Mocha tears those things apart, but she was playing with it so gently. It was like we didn't bring any toys with her to play, but she was playing with it so gently that it was sweet to see her kind of take action with it. I hope everybody's going to have the next couple of days just kind of maybe find some time for themselves. I wanted that bean recipe up sooner, but it just didn't happen. That's okay. Like I said, that's something you all could even go out tomorrow and get the beans for, or you could go out and get the beans on Monday if you really had to have a last minute gift. And it's something that all year through you're going to be able to do. Now, there's going to be three different PDFs to choose from. One is going to be a PDF just so people understand it with the recipe. And it's going to say Holiday Connection Soup. All of them do have our QR code to our channel that we'd like to have it stay on there. This is only for personal use. And then it will be one with all the beans that we used in the recipe on the video. And then we will have one with a blank one. So you guys, if you need to add either, if you have different beans you want to put on there, if you want to include the bean list with the recipe, you can. We don't usually do that, but that's up to you. If you want to change, if you want to, translate it in your own language, that would give you the ability to do it. Mama. And then if you need, then we'll include one with just a generic, the same way, and then that can be used all year through. And I kind of tried to make it look like an old paper, an old kind of paper. And then if you need to, and then there'll be one without the name on it in case you want to add your own name and make, some kind of funky name soup. You could even do it your name, the Jones soup, or the whatever name soup. Do whatever name you want to do. And so that's that's up to you, however you want to do it. Somebody's snoring. We gotta stop off at the Dollar Tree or Kroger's on the way home too. What?
Which one do you want to start at?
Well, if you've had good luck with the freezer bags for the sandwich. Yeah, so let's go to the Kroger's. Yep. Yes. And I think I'm gonna go pick up some eggnog. Kroger's makes the best eggnog, and if I don't think I get it now, I don't think I'm gonna get it. So we're almost home. Not quite, but I figure tomorrow we'll go take some looks at some Christmas lights and so forth and so on. So I hope everybody has a blessed. Yep. Yep. These are like, here's some Christmas lights. Well, there's some house back there. I don't know if you can see it right back there. But there's a house. Or we're kind of, I don't know if, well, where we usually get off at is near a church, but I don't think it's near that house. Well, maybe it will be, because where we usually get off at is near that we may see that house on the way. Because guys, it's a spectacular house. It looks like we were. Yep. But there's I know it's pitch black, but it's because it's dark. And remember where the magic happens, guys. It happens in the chat. You guys can talk it up and connect up and say hello and all that kind of good stuff. I don't know if we're expecting any snow tonight. I tell you, my head is like in the dark. It's maybe it stopped it from getting really bad. But usually if I can do the yogurt and the chocolate chips, I'm pretty good. Which reminds me, I need to pick up some yogurt when I'm at the grocery store. I'm all out of me yogurt. Do you want me to pick? Well, is it too early to pick up if they have it, the flat parsley? Okay, never mind. But if I have to think of the direction, if I see the house get off the thing, then we'll show it. If not, then we will go around tomorrow with Christmas lights. Yes, she did. But next year, too, we're going to have you guys start sending in recipes that you like, food recipes. It can be any kind of recipe. And we probably won't do a short, but we'll figure out a way of doing them so that you guys can start sharing recipes with, through the YouTube channel. And we can start maybe getting some more people that have content or do not have content that want to contribute with recipes and so forth, because I think that's a great way of bringing people together. So if you have recipes, maybe we'll do some recipe spotlights and be able to have you guys send in recipes and be able to figure out how to do it and so forth. I don't quite know how to do that yet, but I'll figure out a way so that we could have some recipes that people can, they could be any kind, and we could start, and then it would be great, because if we can do that, and I don't know if it would be in a short form, it may be, maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. It would just be, it would depend on how long the thing was. I don't know quite how to do it, but anyway, we'll figure it out. And then if we do it, and we do a form that's very similar to what, I think the cookie form worked out really well for most people. I will do the same for cookie 25, but I think if we do the form and people sent that in, then it's just easy to copy and paste. We can figure out how to do it, and then take all those recipes, and at the end of the year, put them in some kind of cookbook for everybody and do something good with that. So I think that would be a great idea too for everybody, is just to kind of start thinking about food recipes. I will get a form, we'll start launching that, and every year we'll just have the blessed to crochet cookbook for 2025, and everybody that sends in a recipe, it can go in that cookbook. And we can just at the end of the year put something together and put it in some kind of PDF form in a book, and then that way anybody that wants it, they can get it, and it can go to something good. And I think that would be a good place to put it. So that's another thing that we're going to do. And if anybody ever has a story that they feel that they would like to be heard or told, then reach out to us. If we can facilitate that, then we will certainly do so. blessed2crochet@yahoo.com, and we will certainly try to facilitate that. Yeah, I think it's a great idea too, Sandy, and I think it's a great idea. And like I said, I really want to try to bring people that do not have content on their channels as a way of having them start bringing that on in, so they feel like they have something. You know what I mean? They feel like they're still participating, and they can participate without having that. I have to remember where we may pass that house, actually. If we do, I'm going to keep you on. That's why I'm keeping everybody on, so we can go stop by it, because it is spectacularly done. It doesn't mean that we may not go see Christmas lights tomorrow, but I think we can maybe go around different places, but I think we'll probably maybe run into it. Maybe this takes us where I think, then we'll actually run into it. No problem. We won't run into it, but I know you can't miss it. We won't run into it, but we'll run near it. Because the church is just right down this way, right?
Yes.
So, yes. So we will. And I'll tell her exactly where to do, and we'll go see it. And then if we go out tomorrow, then we'll go out tomorrow. But if something happens and I'm not up to going out tomorrow or something, then at least you guys get to see it. I'll keep you running until then, and then we'll head off after that. See, I think we got more snow here than they did. It shows it on the ground.
Mm-hmm. This is just an easier way.
Yep.
Well,
it makes sense because, like I said, this is,
The other way, I have to U-turn. Wait till I've got enough room to U-turn.
So stay tuned, and we'll show you the Christmas lights. Like I said,
Until we get past.
Yeah. And we'll show you that. So if you come on tomorrow and we go looking at the Christmas lights, then you'll get to see them twice. Can't beat that one with a stick. And then I will also put in the description, because right now we do have a 10% off in our merch store, so you can go ahead and do it. Now, like I said, it's now 6 o'clock. By the time we get home, it'll be about 6:30. I'm gonna go get myself ready for bed, and we're gonna see where I am. I may wait and do 21 and 22 for Advent tomorrow, just so people know. And I think that's where I'm headed. Like I said, I may do if I go on Alfonso's at 9:30, it will be probably without the use of getting those bright lights on, because if I can get that, it's not. I would like this headache to just stay where it is right now and not go any more downhill than it already is. I don't know if you can see it. It's in the, let's see. Hi, you. See it. It's like right up there. That's not the house though, guys. But there's one like right up in there. That's not the house. That's not the house. Yes, Smoke, are you saying hi too? Yes, hi. There's one. Pretty, but it's not, it does not again was house. We had a house in Florida. People used to line up. They used to park. Thankfully, we didn't have to walk too far from Nana's house to get there. But we literally just kind of walked. Well, there's one. Cute little Christmas trees. Just literally, we walked. I don't know if you remember that place, Mom.
Across the street.
From Nana and Papu, that one place.
Yeah, across the
It was absolutely, it was, people were lined up like you couldn't believe to see it.
They were collecting for some charity.
Yeah. Exactly. I forgot what it was, but I remember it.
It's in a little cul-de-sac.
Yep. I remember, I forgot till recently when we used to do the bags.
Oh, yeah.
You know? We used to do the bags every year. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah, we made lanterns out of paper bags, sand, and candles.
Exactly. I think it's shortly after you get past here. It's like that house is. Little tiny town.
I think this is surrounding areas, kind of
Yeah.
rural areas,
But it's a tiny town.
areas.
Yep.
Twice.
Yep. By the time you sneeze, you're out of it. It's that quick. I think it's shortly after we get here, and then if I can get out, I will, and I'll show you all, because it's, you don't have to get out, but y'all haven't caught me singing yet. You should go check it out, because it'll literally be once in a lifetime. Probably. Now, next year, if she does the competition, I'm going to have to do Blue Christmas. What was neat about it is everybody else pretty much had to turn off their monetization if you were monetized for that, but we didn't have to do that because that song's not copyrighted. That was like so much fun. I was like, I don't have to turn off my monetization for it, because it wasn't a copyrighted song. And I've got one more that's just funny that Scott says, you have to do that. Are you going to sing? I will look at that video for sure. I got a copyright claim on songs that are public domain for copyright troubles from overseas. That's no fun. I think it's up here. Of course, they may. Public domain is only in the U.S. Yep. Well, none of Scott's songs are copyrighted. Hi, Hedgie. So we don't have to worry about that. No, it's up here. It's like a little right there. See it right from here, I think. Let's see. They've got no, that's not it. It's pretty, but that's not it. It's all it is, guys. It's just that's nothing compared to what, unless they didn't do it this year, but I think it's where, like, we're on the lookout. It's a little cul-de-sac.
Always turn around.
Yeah, well, we won't do it tonight, Mom. We're all too tired. But I can tell you where it is when I see it.
Yeah, when you see it, I think it's on the left side.
It's on the left side.
And I can't tell you where. Of course, there has to be there's always
Right there. You're going to see it. It's coming right up. You can't miss it. Right there. And it's going to be coming up. You guys will get to see the house. And if you come tomorrow, then if we go thing. Oh my Lord. It's even better than last year. Yep, we did. Okay. I may not need to get out, but I don't know if you can see. You'll see in a minute.
There's a nice one on the left with those deer.
Look at this, guys. We're driving right by it. Look at this. And you got the snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Look at this house. Unbelievable.
There's somebody in front of me. That's why.
It's fine. We're going to take our time and look. We got to.
Their time. They're going.
Here's your little snowman back there. I'm a big giant inflatable ornament on the trail that may have blown away from someone's yard. Oh my goodness. I mean, this house does a huge job every year. And it helps to have the snow on the ground. It just adds to it. I didn't see that in Florida, except if it was fake snow put down. So there is this house.
People used to put down rolls of cotton bags to pretend it was snow.
Yep, there's Mickey back there. Are you looking at the pretty lights, Mocha? She's looking at the lights too.
I saw where people take their dogs out and they like to look at them.
Are you looking at the lights? Are you going to say hi real quick? You going to say hi? Going to say hi?
Here's the manger scene.
She's looking. Look at that. We got the manger scene. I mean, this must take
spend hours and
hours doing this.
Have to start before Thanksgiving.
Oh, sure. And they even have stuff in the back yard.
Oh my!
I mean, it's oh, there they got the Grinch. I take my dogs out to see the lights. They love it. Yep. Are you looking at the lights? You looking at the lights too? There's a doggy. There's a Saint Bernard. There's a horse. There's a snowman back there over there.
Oh yeah, they do have stuff all the way in the back.
Yep, they have trees all done in the back, guys. I mean, this house is
This is a huge piece of property.
Yes.
Too.
Unbelievable.
This must be a few acres of land here. Look at that big horse.
Yep.
Clydesdale.
The big Clydesdale in the back.
Toy soldiers, reindeer, Santa.
Yeah, it is unbelievable.
There's Frosty.
Yep, there's Frosty back there. There's the deer and there's Santa Claus. So there's not too many houses through here that do something as big as that one does.
No.
There's a little bit back here, but that was the house I was talking to you guys. It was unbelievable.
They haven't salted this road.
Nope, and that's why I looked at it going, I don't think I'm getting out.
That's strange that they've had all day to salt it. Oh, this is a cul-de-sac.
Yep.
Oh, look at the snowman next to the mailbox.
Yep, there's a little snowman. And so then this
Oh my goodness.
house does this, but they can't hold a candle to what that house does.
This is pretty, but nothing
Yeah.
like the other. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's all white lights.
Yeah.
Too. Can't believe nobody's been salting this road all day. Looks like it's been plowed, but it hasn't been salted. I think we can pick it on that here. And then the house on the right, on the right, the last one on the right. Yeah, this one.
This house is unbelievable.
Homes there, maybe people park there to go
Yeah.
to the lights and they don't want them to do
Unbelievable house. Very well done.
it. Very well done. There are Christmas trees in the window.
Yep. I haven't seen a house. Now there's these deer.
Yeah.
Mocha is all hooked in the cord. There's those deer. Beautifully done. You know, all white lights. There's the snowmen and the deer. Very well done. There's a Christmas tree outside. And there's a deer. Very, very prettily
This is
done.
pretty too.
There's a little kitty cat. I'm glad somebody doesn't see that. Look at the deer just in there. And the snow's falling.
There's people behind.
So I'm glad we got to.
It was a nice detour.
It was a nice ending to a nice day.
Yes.
So anyway, we may or may not come out and look at the lights tomorrow, but I definitely wanted you all to see that. So I will try to put something up because I know Josh wants to see it. So, and he's not with us. So, and we're ready. I'm ready to go home. So, I'm sipping on the Coke. On Coca-Cola. Vanilla Coke. I love vanilla Coke. So, it was a nice ending, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So I'm going to let you all go. We've been on for over an hour and a half now. You got a lot of connection for me today, didn't you? Glad to facilitate it. Fonzo goes on at 9:30 tonight. Like I said, I will try to be there in some form or some fashion. Look out in the next hour and a half for the bean soup recipe to be uploaded and the PDFs to be available for you all. I'm going to go home and get all comfy and get stuff done. I owe you all some jokes because I have been off on the jokes. But I'm going to put up about 2 or 3 jokes, and I'll probably put up a joke tomorrow. And I may put 2 up today and then finish out until Christmas with some Christmas jokes. So you have a what?
A preschool.
Oh, she has a preschool joke.
How do you catch a unique rabbit?
How do you catch a unique rabbit?
Unique up behind him.
Unique up behind him. There you go. There's a joke. It's not a Christmas joke, but it works. And it was so funny in the live the recording my mom and I did with the soup. Mocha wanted to participate, so she's in there. And then I kept a part of it that's just funny. I mean, it's just downright funny. And you'll have to watch the video to find out what's funny, because we kind of laughed about it. But you all have to just watch the video to find out why it's funny. So I will talk to you later. And throughout the thing, there was times I sped up it in certain parts, and you'll hear somebody playing. That's the Mrs. Jones song from Scott Thompson. So I filtered that in with some Christmas bells. So watch the bean soup recipe, especially if you're looking for a late gift. We were able to spend about $24 on all the beans, and it ended up being about $2 a gift, about $1, somewhere around there. So if you need a last minute gift, great last minute gift. And so I will see you in some form or fashion on Alfonso's thing at 9:30, and I will talk to you all later. We will see you tomorrow for day 22. Probably look out for the advent for the journal 21 and 22 tomorrow. All right, I will talk to you all later. Have a blessed evening. Stay connected. Remember, be proud of being yourself, because everyone is taken. Everybody else is taken. And remember, we got you covered. Thanks for having us covered, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 22. We'll go look at some more Christmas lights. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.